Good day everyone. Today we will be presenting our group assignment on supply chain risk management and supply diversification, focusing on a technology company called Smart Tech Solutions, which produces IoT device for smart homes. In today's globalized economy, supply chain resilience is extremely important, especially for technology companies. SmartTech Solutions is a fast-growing company producing smart home IoT devices. A key component in its product is the Neural Processing Unit, or NPU chip, which enables real-time data processing. However, this chip is currently sourced from only one supplier in China, creating high dependency. Recent geopolitical tensions, trade sanctions, and cyber espionage threats have exposed serious risks to the sourcing strategy. To analyze this risk systematically, we use a SWOT analysis. This helps us evaluate the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of smart tech solutions current single supplier procurement model. In terms of strengths, Silicon Prime has strong technical expertise in producing high-performance NPU chips. The long-term relationship also ensures stable quality and predictable lead times. However, the weaknesses are significant. Relying on a single supplier creates a single point of failure. Geographic concentration in China increases exposure to political and regulatory risks, and the company also has limited bargaining power in negotiations. Despite these risks, there are also opportunities. Supplier diversification can reduce dependency and improve resilience. Partnerships with global semiconductor firms can also improve innovation and technology. On the other hand, the threats are serious. Trade sanctions between the US and China could disrupt supply. Cyber espionage risks include IP theft and hardware tampering, while logistics disruptions can delay production.
Now for the supplier diversification strategy. To address this risk, we propose a supplier diversification strategy. Instead of relying on a single supplier, Smart Tech Solution should adopt a multi-sourcing approach to reduce risk exposure and improve supply continuity. Next, for the suitable alternative supplier. Two suitable alternative suppliers are TSMC in Taiwan and Global Foundries in the United States. TSMC offers world-class semiconductor manufacturing and advanced technology. Although Taiwan has some geopolitical risks, its quality and reliability are very high. For Global Foundries, based in the US, offers strong supply chain security and IP protection. While costs are higher, political stability significantly reduces long-term risk.
This slide shows the physical and logistic security journey of the Neural Processing Unit or NPU chips from the supplier to the Smart Test Solution factory in China. The shipment process involves several stages, and at each stages, there are potential risks such as theft, tampering, delivery delays, and even cyber espionage. Understanding this logistic flow is important in identifying where security breaches may occur. First, the NPU chips are manufactured, fabricated, and packaged at the Silicon Prime foundry in China. After production, the chips are carefully packed and temporarily stored in secure warehouse while awaiting shipment. At this stage, strict access control and monitoring are required to prevent internal theft or unauthorized handling. Next, the packaged ships are transported via secure inland trucking to the port of export, such as the port of Shanghai or the port of Shenzhen. During inland transportation, the shipment is exposed to risks including hijacking, road diversion, or delay, which makes secure tracking and tracking system essential. At the export port, custom clearance takes place. All shipping documents are verified and the containers are sealed before being loaded onto cargo vessels. This stage is considered a high risk point because both involve multiple parties and heavy cargo movement, increasing the risk of theft or container tampering. The shipment then proceeds via international sea freight. During transit, the containers usually pass through a transshipment hub. such as the Port of Singapore. As this hub, container may be unloaded, stored temporarily in bonded warehouses, and transferred to another vessels. This stage is vulnerable to interference due to handling by third party and extended storage time. After transshipment, the container are shipped to an port in China located near the Smart Tech Solution factory. Upon arrival, the shipment undergoes import custom clearance, where inspection and documentation checks are conducted to ensure compliance. Finally, the NPU chips are delivered by inland trucks to the Smart Tech Solution factory. At the factory receiving stage, the containers are opened, the chips are inspected, recorded into the inventory system, and securely stored before being used in production. This final stage is crucial to ensure that no tampering occurs during transit. So in conclusion, while the logistic process ensures efficient delivery of NPU chips, key risk points exist at the export port, transshipment hub, and factory receiving stage. Effective physical security measures and strict logistic control are necessary to protect the integrity of the shipment throughout the entire journey.
For this section, I will explain the main high-risk point in the physical supply chain of the NPU chip used by Smart Tech Solution. Even though the supplier is reliable, the chip faces several risks during transportation and storage. The first high-risk point is the port of export. This is where the NPU chips leave the supplier's factory and enter the global shipping process. At the export port, many external parties are involved, such as custom officer, port worker, and logistic companies. Because of this, the risk of delay, mishandling, theft, or unauthorized access become higher. NPU chips valuable and small in size, which make them easy targets for interference. If security at the export port is weak, the shipment could be tampered with or delayed, which may affect the entire production schedule. The second high-risk point is international transshipment hubs. At this hub, containers are transferred from one ship to another and may be stored temporarily. This increases risk because the shipment is handled by third parties that may not follow the same security standard. At this stage, there is a risk of tampering, component replacement, or loss of shipment visibility. If something goes wrong during the transshipment, it may only be discovered when the chip arrives at the factory, causing production delay. The third high-risk point is warehouse storage in China. Before the chips are used in production, they are often stored in warehouses. If these warehouses do not have strong security systems, such as restricted access and monitoring, the chip may be exposed to theft or unauthorized handling. Problems at this stage are serious because they happen close to production. Any issue can directly delay manufacturing and increase costs. In conclusion, these three stages, the export port, transshipment hubs, and warehouse storage, are the most critical risk points in the physical supply chain. This shows that supply chain security is not only about choosing good suppliers, but also about protecting the product during transportation and storage. By improving security at these key points, the Smart Tech solution can reduce disruption and ensure a more reliable supply chain. That's all from us. Thank you.